The door in my basement wasn't there yesterday. I'm not sleeping tonight. Not after what I saw, what I heard. I know it sounds crazy. People will say I was dreaming or hallucinating. I've read comments like that before, but I'm begging you, please listen, especially if you have children, please. Just listen. It all started 2 nights ago. I went down to the basement to look for some old books I hadn't touched in years. Pulpy crime novels I used to love rereading. I brought them over from my parents' house a long time ago. My daughter, Lily, was already asleep upstairs. My wife had been away on a work trip all week, so I was home alone. Our basement is old, cramped with boxes full of stuff we didn't need, but couldn't bring ourselves to throw away. We keep it mostly clean, but there's still dust in the corners. Stone foundation. We've only lived in this house for a year, but I've spent enough time down there to know every inch of it, which is why I noticed the door. It was in the wall behind the boiler, a warped wooden door. I swear it hadn't been there before. No doorknob. Just an old, black iron keyhole, the kind you'd see in some rotting Victorian asylum. I just stood there, frozen, staring at it. The books I came down for were long forgotten. The wood looked damp. The air smelled like mold and rust. I stepped closer, reached out to touch it when I heard something. A sound. From the other side. It was faint at first. I leaned in, pressing my ear to the door, and then I heard it more clearly. Daddy. My blood turned to ice. It was Lily's voice. I was terrified. I ran up the stairs so fast I nearly fell. Cold sweat poured down my face. I reached my daughter's bedroom, heart pounding, terrified of what I might see. But she was there, asleep in bed, breathing gently. I could see her chest rising and falling. Some relief crashed over me like a wave. I didn't sleep that night. The next day, I tried to convince myself it was my imagination. Maybe the lack of sleep was messing with me. But last night, I went back down to the basement. The door was still there, but this time, it was open. Just a crack, only a few centimeters. Just enough to see the darkness beyond. But there was something else. Stairs. Narrow, stone stairs leading straight down. I should be called someone. But who? The police. And what would I even say? Hi, there's a haunted door in my basement, and someone inside is copying my daughter's voice. Yeah, no, I'd sound insane. I knew how that would go. Instead, I grabbed a flashlight, told myself I'd just take a quick look, just enough to prove to myself that it was nothing, that I was imagining things. The door creaked as I opened it wider, like it was in pain. The air that came out was ice cold. My flashlight barely pierced the blackness. Still, I started going down.